Welcome to Red Carpet Lux, your VIP pass to the hottest Hollywood news and exclusive celebrity stories. One of the most surprising revelations to come out this weekend was about Meryl Streep. She and her longtime husband, Don Gummer, who had been married for 45 years, were revealed to have been separated for some time. This shocking revelation caught fans, family, and the world completely off guard. What could possibly lead a woman with such a legacy to make such a drastic decision? This wasn't a fleeting moment of anger or a small disagreement, it was a life-changing event that altered the course of her personal life forever. While people speculated about what went on behind closed doors, the truth has finally come to light. With her career and personal life under intense scrutiny, Meryl's decision to separate was far more than just a headline, it sent shockwaves through Hollywood. And the real story behind it is even more surprising than anyone could have imagined. Meryl Streep and Don Gummer built a strong bond over the years, maintaining a relatively low-key relationship despite the constant scrutiny that accompanies fame. Meryl, one of the most acclaimed actresses of all time, and Don, a respected sculptor, managed to balance their careers while never allowing the pressures of Hollywood to define their connection. For decades, they were seen as one of Hollywood's most enduring couples, avoiding the drama that many celebrity relationships face. Their ability to stay grounded and keep their personal lives private spoke to the strength of their partnership. The couple's relationship was tested in many ways, including the challenges of raising 4 children while both pursued their demanding careers. Meryl's star continued to rise as she earned numerous Academy Award nominations and wins, while Don enjoyed success in the art world, with his work displayed in prestigious galleries and public spaces. Despite their busy schedules, they prioritized family, often choosing to spend time together away from the spotlight. Even at the peak of her career, Meryl frequently spoke about the importance of her marriage and how it kept her grounded. She emphasized that while fame and success may be fleeting, love and family were the constants in her life. Don, for his part, remained a private figure, rarely discussing his personal life in the media. In 2019, they celebrated their 40th wedding anniversary, a remarkable milestone, especially for a couple that had spent most of their relationship out of the public eye. Their commitment to privacy allowed them to navigate their marriage without the pressures of Hollywood's expectations. While the public remained largely unaware, Meryl and Don had been quietly separated for several years before the news became public. Instead of a dramatic, public breakup, they chose to gradually drift apart in a way that reflected their deep mutual respect. Their separation was not an abrupt event but rather a slow transition that they kept out of the media's reach. Though they had grown apart romantically, Meryl and Don maintained a strong bond rooted in their shared history and care for each other. Despite the split, Meryl continued to wear her wedding ring for a significant period afterward, sparking speculation among fans and the media. When she attended high-profile events, such as the 2023 Princess of Asturias Awards in Spain, she was still seen wearing her wedding band, leading many to question whether she and Don had reconciled or were simply maintaining appearances. It wasn't until later that year that a representative confirmed their separation. The statement clarified that while they had chosen different paths, their affection and respect for each other remained strong. This confirmation came just weeks after their 45th wedding anniversary, adding complexity to the timing of the announcement. Their decision to part ways serves as a reminder that even long-lasting relationships evolve over time. Their quiet separation, marked by mutual understanding and care, reflected the private nature of their bond. One of the most intriguing aspects of Meryl and Don's marriage was how they navigated the balance between her skyrocketing fame and their family life. As one of Hollywood's most accomplished actresses, Meryl faced the challenge of managing the demands of fame while maintaining her role as a wife and mother. Despite her numerous accolades, including 3 Academy Awards, she always emphasized that her family came first. In a 2002 interview with Vogue, she spoke candidly about the complexities of maintaining a long-term marriage while managing a high-profile career. She humorously remarked that the secret to a successful marriage was goodwill, a willingness to bend, and knowing when to shut up. Meryl described motherhood as the most challenging part of her life, harder than anything she had done in her acting career. Yet, she found it to be the most rewarding, even though it lacked the external praise and recognition that came with Hollywood success. While Don had a successful career of his own, his work as a sculptor never carried the same level of public attention as Meryl's. The demands of her career, which required extensive travel and time away from home, may have contributed to the distance that grew between them over the years. Though their marriage endured for decades, their dynamic reflected a common challenge many couples face when one partner's career requires intense commitment. Over time, the distance between their professional lives and personal connection became more pronounced, ultimately leading to their quiet separation. Meryl and Don's marriage lasted over 4 decades, an impressive feat in Hollywood, where relationships often struggle under the weight of fame. As Meryl's career soared, so did the pressures that came with it. Despite her success, she remained fiercely protective of her private life. She and Don were rarely seen together in public, and when they were, they kept things understated, refusing to indulge in the media circus that often surrounds celebrity couples. In 2012, when Meryl won the Academy Award for Best Actress for The Iron Lady, she made a heartfelt tribute to Don in her acceptance speech. She thanked him first, saying, "When you thank your husband at the end of the speech, they play him out with the music. And I want him to know that everything I value most in our lives, you've given me." This touching moment showcased the deep appreciation she had for her husband. However, over time, even the strongest relationships can be tested. The constant media attention, the demands of her Hollywood career, and the challenge of balancing work and family life may have played a role in the gradual unraveling of their marriage. Though their separation had been happening quietly for years, its eventual confirmation left many wondering, was it the pressures of fame? The challenges of a Hollywood marriage? Or simply the natural drift that happens over time? While Meryl's marriage to Don was long and loving, the shadow of her past relationship with actor John Cazale always lingered. John's death in 1978 from lung cancer left a deep mark on Meryl's heart. Their relationship was one of the most profound and meaningful connections of her life. Losing John at such a young age shaped Meryl's understanding of love and loss. She has spoken about him with warmth and sadness, recalling the deep emotional bond they shared. For her, John wasn't just a partner, he was someone who profoundly influenced the way she viewed the world. While Don was an incredible and supportive partner, it's likely that John's memory remained a part of Meryl's emotional world. Even as she built a life with Don, the love she had for John never truly faded. Meryl Streep and Don Gummer's relationship defied the typical Hollywood narrative. Though their love story has evolved into something different, their enduring respect and affection for each other remain intact. Their decision to separate was not about scandal or drama, it was about two people who had spent a lifetime together choosing to move forward in a new way. Their story serves as a reminder that relationships, no matter how strong, can change over time. And sometimes, the most profound love stories aren't the ones with dramatic endings, but those that are handled with quiet dignity and grace.